What up guys, this is Amar from amarguitar.com. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to improvise over They Love Each Other by the Grateful Dead. A lot of guitar players complain that when they improvise over a tune, they sound like they're playing scales. One of the most effective ways to train yourself out of that is to learn the vocal melody of a tune, which is what we'll do in the first part of this lesson. It's a great way to train your ear and your fingers to think melodically and to break out of limiting habits. In the second part of this lesson, I'll give you a few easy ways to get started in soloing over the song. There's a link to the scale diagrams in the description. Grab your guitar and let's dive in. So the verse melody sounds like this. All of the notes of this melody are coming from the G major pentatonic. Let's play that in this shape. We'll start on our root and play up to the highest. All of the notes are played pretty straight. We do have a couple slides. I like to slide into the first note from a half step below. And also towards the end of the phrase, there's a slide from the 15th to the 14th fret in the G string. Right before the chorus, we have the line where Jerry sings, "They love each other," which I like to bend right there, right in position. For the first three bends, we're just plucking and bending up. And for the last one, while it's bent, we pluck and then release. Gives us a great kind of crying sound. For the chorus, I like to play the vocal melody of the chorus on the G string, along the 5th, 7th, and 9th fret. And I like to slide it like that. Slide. Another slide. Slides can definitely add a vocal quality to your playing. So try to practice it as much as I can, especially when practicing actual vocal lines like this. I also like to mix it up by adding Wes Montgomery style octaves. And what we're doing here is we just take the same note and play an octave up. So for an octave on the G string, just go down 2 strings and over 3 frets. Let me get the same notes up an octave. And when we're actually playing these octaves, I'm fretting both notes and muting the B string. So I can hit all 3 notes, and this one just gets muted. And my middle finger just kind of comes up automatically to mute the other strings. Bit of a reflex. For soloing over the G chord in the verse, we can use the G major pentatonic, which is the same scale that we use to learn the melody. Let's try that over our G chord. And remember, we want to think of G as home, and the G occurs 3 times, right there, right there, and right there. Those are our 3 roots right there. also use our G major blues scale, which is similar to the G major pentatonic, but with just one extra note. Let's play that in our shape right here. Now let's see what it's like to improvise using our G major blues scale over our G chord. We can see that it adds a bit of a different flavor with that one extra note. That note B flat really adds a lot. Just like we used the G major blues scale over the G chord, we can use our C major blues scale over the C chord. Let's hear what that sounds It's a great sounding scale right over this chord. Over the chorus, we can use the same major pentatonic pattern for all three chords, and we can transpose them for each chord. So over F, we'd play this shape of the F major pentatonic. So we got first, third, slide up to fifth, third, fifth. Let's hear what that sounds like over our F chord. Gives us a little bit of an idea of how it sounds. I did slide in a little bit. You can always slide into any of the notes of the scale, which I kind of do by habit. I can't really. I try to not do it when I'm showing a specific scale, but yeah, you caught me. So we'll use the same shape over our C chord. Let's hear how that sounds. Very similar sound to the F major pentatonic, but now we're playing the C major pentatonic over the C chord. For our G chord, we'll use the same thing, the same pattern, starting on G. Let's hear how that sounds over the G chord. Now let's play our major pentatonics while the chorus is moving underneath us. So we've got 2 beats of F, 2 beats of C, and 2 beats of G. And I'm using, again, just the F major pentatonic, the C major pentatonic for the C chord, and then the G. Same shape, you can just kind of move around within each shape, and it'll work. So let's see how that sounds. C, now G. So here we have our F chord, C, G, so F major pentatonic, C, G. First three notes of each. So first four notes of each. Improvise. And this is a great way to get started with mixing scales and using different scales for different chords while still having a really inside sound. I hope you guys enjoyed that lesson. In the next video in this series, we'll be going over some of the intricacies in one of my favorite Jerry solos, the They Love Each Other solo from 5/8/77 from the infamous Cornell show. So we'll be talking about that next time. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.